Alright, Chapter 3, Section 2, Question 33. A distribution center receives shipments of a product from 3 different factories with quantities of 60, 30, and 25. 3 times the product is selected at random, each time without replacement. This is the key thing here, key phrase. Without replacement. Find the probability that A, all 3 products came from the second factory, and B, none of the 3 products came from the second factory. Alright, first let's figure out how many total shipments there are. So we get 60 plus 30 plus 25 is 115. How many of them come from the second factory? Well, it looks like 30, right? Alright, so we got 3 of them. We're going to choose 3 shipments one at a time. What's the probability the first one comes from the second factory? Well, the total number of possibilities is 115, and 30 of them come from the second factory. So that's the probability the first one comes from the second factory. Now we'll go to choose the second one. Well, it says without replacement, so the first one is gone. There's 114 left, and that first one was from the second factory, right? So there's 29 of those left. We go to choose the third one, and the same thing happens again. The first 2 were gone. There's 113 left. Both of them came from the second factory, so there's 28 of those left. Then we just need to multiply that out, and we get as an answer 0.01644, and they say to the nearest thousandth, so that is 0.016. Now, part B, the probability that none of the 3 products come from the second factory. Alright, so that was A. So none come from the second factory. So this time, we need to know how many are not from the second, right? Well, 30 of them were from the second, 85 of them, right, which is the 60 plus the 25, are not from the second. Okay, so what's the probability the first one's not from the second? Well, there's 115 shipments, 85 of them are not from the second. Then what's the probability the second one's not from the second? Well, the first one's already been taken out of the group, so it's 84. It's 84 of 114. And then the probability of the third one, there's 113 TVs left. We've already taken out 2 that were not from the second, so that leaves 83 that were not from the second. Now we just need to multiply that out. That is 0.400. Actually, I get 0.40032. And again, they want this to the nearest thousandth, so that's 3 decimal places. And that gets me the answer of 0.400. That is all for this one.